Okay, to our next story. You know, coming on the heels of trimming his trip entourage, I can tell you that President Bola Tinubu has announced a 3-month suspension of foreign trips for ministers and heads of agencies and other government officials. Okay, the order, which starts on April the 1st, will last for a 3-month period. And such trips, we are told, must be considered essential and must be approved at least 2 weeks in advance. The good Captain Jide, we are told, lead by example.
Yes, it's a very straightforward thing and very desirable at this time. We are looking for money as a country. We are bogged down by debt. We are spending a huge chunk of our revenue servicing debt. We can't be profligate at this time. The ruling elite must realize that things have changed.
Okay.
They must not behave like it is difficult to get away from the ugly past, when we were simply wasteful, when we were spending money as if money would never finish. This is not the time for frivolous trips. We have to cut down on those trips because these trips gulp a lot of money. We have to cut down on them. The other day, he cut down on a number of people who can travel with him.
Yeah.
We are saying now.
I'm for the wife, for the vice president, and so on.
3 months, he should even extend it beyond 3 months, maybe 6 months. I want to see those trips. Those trips. Some of those trips are needless. You know, we organize training over some country. You take a lot of people to go and do training. That training can be done here. Bring the resource persons. Bring them. We have excellent places. Look at that hotel in your state, in Ikorekpene. You can put people there. They will have a good, more than a fair glimpse of Nigeria, and they will like what they will see. Let them come and conduct such training here, and then they go back. It's cheaper that way than to take a flock of civil servants to maybe America.
At government expense.
At government expense. So those trips at public expense, we have to reduce them to the barest minimum. The president has to do much more than he has even done at this time.
Yeah. Paul, quickly, do you know Nigerians will be looking out for the next 3-4 months?
Yes, they will. They will. And I think they should also observe, take note of some of the moves or measures that the president is taking. Actually, critics, people have been criticizing the president, for, you are taking measures, but are you also checking yourself? For example, the conference of parties that held in the UAE, people came up and said there were over 500 and something, but the FG came up and said, no, just only over 400 were formed. But people still say, look, it was more than the one that held previous years. Now, but look at some of the measures. They are short to medium-term measures, but they are needed. They are needed. Like he said, in fact, one of my thought was this thing should even extend beyond 3 months. That was my thought. In fact, they should extend indefinitely until things begin to, take shape. So we need more measures like this. Save costs. All of these could have impact on the Naira.
All right. You're talking about the Naira. Let's make some Naira now. We'll go on a commercial break. We should be back very shortly. Please stay with us.